Happy Sunday. Well, it's very hot. I thought that we could have a little chill, lazy, but not feeling bad about being lazy, just calm and relaxing fall Sunday together. That was a lot of descriptive words, but yeah, I just thought it would be nice if we could just chill this Sunday. Sunday is probably my favorite day of the week because it's the day where I feel most relaxed. Usually on Saturdays, that's when I will do social things, or if I'm not doing social things, I feel pressure to do social things, but Sunday is like the do nothing and feel good about it kind of day for me. Sunday is also the day that I sit down and watch YouTube videos, so I felt like it just made sense. Matthew's taking a little nap right now, so he probably won't be in the vlog much. Today, I don't really have anything planned. I will show you my Instacart order in a second because Instacart just got here. Instacart is one of my favorite things on this earth, and my Instacart, like I have the premium subscription, and it means more to me than like my Netflix and Hulu subscription combined. You guys know I don't like to drive, so I'll show you my grocery haul for the week. And then I pulled out my nail polish because I want to paint my toenails, and I Instacarted supplies to bake chocolate chip cookies. And I have 2 new books. I have a couple new books from Barnes & Noble that I want to get started on today. I might take a bath later. Like really nothing big planned. I think I want to bake cookies and I want to take a bath and I want to start my book. I could like take or leave the nail polish. I did just want to really thank you guys for all the love and support on my last video, which was the trying to be productive with bipolar and OCD video. I was super nervous to post it, and then I had to take it down to fix a copyright issue, and then that made me more nervous to put it back up. And it was vulnerable. Like it was a very vulnerable and honest video, but you guys really seemed to like it, and that made me feel so relieved and just so grateful for this little community that we have. So thank you for that. I'm gonna wait for my tea to cool. We got this electric kettle from Costco recently, and it has been a game changer because I've always liked tea, but having an electric kettle makes making a beautiful cup of tea take like 2 minutes, and I've been having like 5 or 6 cups of tea a day. I'm literally turning into my mother. Usually Sunday morning would be a cleaning day, but we actually have been cleaning a lot throughout the week, so there's really not much to do. Like I could vacuum and mop the floors, but I really don't feel like doing that. I just realized that you could see this tripod in the background of that, but I pulled this out so that I could give you my little grocery haul. Are my glasses making an annoying glare? I can't tell. I'll take them off to be safe. My optometrist, when I got my eyes checked, was it like last month? September or October? She was like, you really need to start wearing your glasses all day, every day. Which has been a really big adjustment for me because sometimes if I can see the frames of my glasses in my like periphery vision, it will make me feel just like itchy. Same thing as like wearing rings. If I wear rings on certain days, my hands feel like, I don't know, like this. Okay, I've opened the first bag and I've already seen a disaster. Not really, but I ordered 2 things of oat milk and they sent almond. I ordered Matt some chocolate milk as a treat. He will literally drink this entire thing tonight probably. He loves it. I got a big thing of kombucha. I don't know if you can see. Aldi's has like the cheapest kombucha that I've ever been able to find. So I like the Synergy brand. I'm also like trying to find kombucha brands with lower sugar because Health-Ade is my absolute favorite, but it does kind of have a lot of sugar. Not that I like really care. Okay, well these look like they have the exact amount of sugar that Health-Ade does, so whatever. They were cheaper though. I don't like the taste as much, but it's fine. Let's see. I got a lot of butter because I'm gonna use some to bake cookies today. And then also on the cookies front, I got baking soda. I basically have had to get all these ingredients from scratch because you guys know I've never been like a huge one for the kitchen, but I have been binging the Great British Bake Off so much lately, and I've like convinced myself that I'm gonna be a baker, and I just really wanted to make cookies today. So I had to get like everything from scratch. We have 2 of these little snack packs. Okay, if you are a little depressed girly like myself, I love these little snack packs from Aldi's. I could probably make them myself, and maybe I really should, but they come with celery, carrots, ranch, and little cheddar cheese cubes, and they feel like Lunchables, but a little bit more grown up, and I really like that. Also have little potatoes for roasting and turkey mince. Lentils, we are a big lentil household. Chocolate chips, obviously. Brown sugar, have broccoli and bell peppers. Everything bagels, sourdough bread, white cheddar popcorn and veggie straws, a couple of bananas, garlic naan. We add extra butter and garlic to these like pre-made garlic naans, and then we bake them to make them just extra garlicky. Last bag, we have the flour. Chicken breast, both the chicken breast and the turkey mince are for Matt. I have like this weird aversion to cooking meat. I think it's because I just grew up vegan. I have tried so many times to cook meat, but if I have to like physically prepare the raw meat, I will throw up. This is for Matt. And then last but not least, Dijon mustard. Need to leave some of this butter out to get to room temperature so I can enter my Great British Baking era. Okay, I have a little snack. I've made a bunch of sourdough little toasts, and I've got my peppermint tea, and I have a cosmic cranberry kombucha. And I thought I'd show you the two books that I got. Well, it's the lighting, okay. I thought I'd show you the two books that I got that I'm gonna decide between. They're both little murder books. So the first one is Richard Osman's The Man Who Died Twice. This is a sequel to the Thursday Murder Club, or maybe the Thursday Murder Club is just like the name of the entire series. Oh wait, maybe this is the third. No, this is the second, and I think, because there's like a little blurb on the front that says there's another title, but I think that one just came out. So yeah, I really love the Thursday Murder Club. It's been one of my favorite reads of the year, and I really like Richard Osman. So I'm excited. If you haven't read the Thursday Murder Club, it's basically about this group of older people who live in an assisted living facility in England, and then it's exactly how it sounds, like they solve murders together. There's lots of really witty banter. It's very like dry British humor, and the characters are super interesting. And yeah, it's just like it's interesting because you don't really read a lot of books that have people in their 70s and 80s as the protagonists. And so I think it's just refreshing, and it's murder, but it's not like scary or unsettling, because I like murder mysteries and mystery in general, but I don't like horror. And then the other one that I got is The Appeal by Janice Hallett. One Murder, 15 Suspects. And this one looks like it is set in a theater group type of situation. I love mysteries. Agatha Christie was one of my absolute favorite authors when I was growing up. I think I read all of her books when I was younger. I remember I read so many of her books so fast that I started getting like crazy nightmares, and I had to stop, or like my dad made me stop because I read so many. I'm kind of re-entering my mystery era because I feel like it's definitely a nice cozy little book that you can cuddle up with. Again, not horror. I was in a really big romance phase during the spring and summer, and I mean I still like romance obviously, but I'm entering my mystery phase. So I think I'm gonna start with the Richard Osman, just because I know that I liked the book before this. I gave myself hiccups because I just inhaled a piece of bread. Before I start reading, I want to set the mood. I'm gonna light some candles. Oh my god, that's gonna be annoying if that doesn't stop soon. Here are my candle drawers. I keep all of them in the kitchen, and I have gotten even more lately. I've definitely been buying a lot lately. I might do a candle haul on TikTok actually. Winter is my absolute favorite season, and I just feel like you can't enjoy your winter time unless you have candles burning. That's just a personal philosophy. I'm gonna get this one going. This one is Fireside Spruce by Hearth and Hand, and it is on its absolute last legs. I mean, every time I start to burn it, you can immediately like see the bottom. I'm so lazy because I will clip my wicks, but I won't actually get the little like clippings out of there. I'll just let them melt into the wax because I'm disgusting. This is a little electric candle lighter. It's from Amazon, and you just like push it up like that and then press that button. It's like a mini taser, and then you can just recharge it. I really like this. And then I'm also gonna light this cedar stack from Boy Smells. I got this little trio of Boy Smells candle. There's like a sampler. There's like 3 different scents. There's cedar stack and then 2 others on Amazon, just so I can try them out, because they're a little bit pricey for candles, and I wouldn't want to like invest before I knew what they were like, but I really do like the cedar stack one. I'm gonna be just so extra right now, and I can't even pretend that this is just for the video because I literally love to do this stuff. I'm gonna put a fireplace on the TV so that when I'm reading with my candles burning, my little fireside spruce candle burning, it will feel like a really cozy day outside. I wish it was snowing. That would like absolutely make my life. Daylight savings just happened, so this is gonna be a 5 p.m. sunset tonight, which I know a lot of people don't like. But again, my seasonal depression is in the summer, so I am like becoming myself again right now. I love it when it gets dark early because I feel like I can't relax and start winding down until the sun goes down. So when the sun goes down early, I feel like I can have like more chill, relaxing, cozy evenings and everything. I don't know, like when it gets dark outside, I just feel like there's this beautiful little cozy blanket all over the world and you can retreat inside and like, I don't know. I just really like it. What should we do? There's a live one. 10 hours, Christmas music. Ooh, I want the burning logs and crackling. I love that. Okay, cheers. And I love this book just as much as I loved the original one. Oh, I love Richard Osman. It's now 4:30 and Matt's asking me if we can order dinner soon. I kind of want Nando's. Matt and I have really been strict on ourselves about not ordering dinner as often as we used to because we had a little moment where we realized how much money we were spending on food delivery and it was really humbling. So we're making ourselves eat at home more, which is undeniably a good thing, but I am the biggest instigator of it because I hate cooking. But I mean, you're allowed to order food on the weekend. You're allowed to order food anytime you want. We're just trying to order less. There's veggie straws, white cheddar popcorn, and regular popcorn, and I think there's still some chips, like tortilla chips and some salsa. We have this exact same conversation with each other, at least like.
Why don't you come back with a packet of crisps?
If you go get the packages, I'll order a Nando's. I've given myself a headache, probably from reading too much and not drinking enough water. I hope the lighting's okay. It's almost 5, so the sun's almost completely gone down, so the lighting might be a little bit weird, and I'm sorry for that. I'm making my cookies. We're gonna order Nando's, but I wanna I don't even know if I want to bake the cookies. I just want to have cookie dough. I don't have a mixer, so that could potentially be a setback. Maybe if my baking era really goes well, I'll get myself a cheap little hand mixer. Let's see. Butter, sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla. 3/4 cup each of sugar. So I'm already regretting not having a hand mixer because
Well, what are the KitchenAid things?
mixing up butter with sugar with a fork. It's like, it's not a full mixing bowl with like the bowl attached. It's like basically
Steel ones?
it's kind of like 2 electric whisks that you hold in one hand and they, like it's just a handheld. No, you don't. You're thinking of the immersion blender. That's for liquids. Is that what you're thinking of? Maybe I should have melted the butter. Wow, I can't believe I've only been a baker for 5 minutes and already running into issues.
You learn from your mistakes, huh?
What would Paul and Prue say? You should come be my Paul Hollywood.
A lot, not very much.
Come be my Paul Hollywood. Tell me all the things I'm doing wrong. God, I'm beating in the, oh my God. Mixing in the flour now. And this is not easy. I'm telling myself that I need to bake at least a couple more times before buying a hand mixer. And I know they're not that expensive, but I know a lot of us are probably guilty of like getting a little hyper fixation on a hobby and then spending money on supplies and then losing interest. And I just can't do that anymore. This is not easy. Good heavens. This is why people wear aprons. I'm gonna have to vacuum. But I want these cookies so bad. Maybe if I get good, I can start making my own bread. Are you guys clean as you go kitchen people? Or are you make a big mess and then clean everything at the end? Because I'm a make a big mess and clean everything at the end kind of person. And Matt is a clean as you go kind of person. So we can't actually ever cook together. We always have to take turns because we'll drive each other crazy. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna bend this fork. This is actually looking so good. The chocolate chips aren't in, but that's the last thing. I love that. I am gonna have to vacuum this flour up. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. I know this is like not impressive at all, but I've never made cookies before from scratch. Maybe I can learn how to make vegan ones and I can take them to my mom and dad for Thanksgiving. Daughter of the year. Oh my God. Do you see this? Hey guys, so it's much later. Matt and I had dinner. We ordered Nando's, which was really good, and we watched a movie, which was okay. And I finished my cookies, and I actually ate so much cookie dough and so many cookies that I kind of feel sick now. And I'm gonna take a bath. Let me show you my bath setup. I really like baths. I've always been a bath girly. When I was a really little kid, I just had this Wednesday afternoon ritual where I would take hours-long baths. Like I would stay in there until the water was ice cold, and I would just read, and I really liked it. So I'm glad that I'm back in a place where I can take baths. I do have this little bath caddy, and also because like no one really uses this bathroom because it's the bathroom that like guests use when they come over, so no one really uses it, so I just kind of leave this here. And I like this tub because I don't know if you can tell, but it's very like deep. So yeah, I have my little bath caddy. I'll show you my supplies. Some of you are probably gonna think this is like super extra, but I guess in my head, I'm like, if you're gonna do self-care, why not just like go all out and make it a moment? I love making like everyday experiences a moment. I don't know, it just kind of helps me. I have my ice water, some peppermint tea. Usually I would have like chamomile, but because I had, like I said, about a zillion cookies, I'm doing peppermint for my digestion because my stomach hurts. I got a new bubble bath that I want to try, and this time I got one that's like really skin sensitive. I think this company is for kids. Or maybe it's not for kids, but I know this is like a really sensitive, skin-friendly brand. Gentle for babies, that's why I got it. I got one that is literally baby safe. My skin is also really sensitive. I have these, maybe I'll show you when I get in the bathtub. I'm wearing a bikini just for filming purposes, but I have these like really dry patches on the inside of my arms. I don't know what they are, they're like these little spots. But yeah, I just figured baby safe. I'm gonna charge my phone while I'm in the bath. Here's my towel. I actually just got it this week. It's like this little reversible silver and white leopard print. I got it from Target. And then my book, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I do dog ear my books about halfway through. And then this is an unscented candle because I just wanna put it like maybe on the counter, or maybe I'll put it there. Usually I wouldn't light a candle, but I need to take an aesthetic photo for the thumbnail. So I'm gonna light a candle so I can take a thumbnail picture. Well, here we are. My God, I love baths. It's always been one of my dreams. Don't get me wrong, this is incredible, not complaining whatsoever. But it's always been one of my dreams to have a freestanding bathtub in a home. If I get to have a house one day, if I'm lucky enough to get a house. I've felt this way for years. When I have a freestanding bathtub in a home that I own, that's when I know. I want to give you guys like life updates and talk to you and chat to you and stuff, but honestly, my brain is so empty right now. There's like nothing going on up here. Oh, one thing I can tell you, when I was making cookies earlier, in my excitement and in my naive confidence, I didn't read the recipe all the way through. So most of the cookies are fine, but the first batch I put into the oven, I didn't realize that I hadn't added the baking soda. Because you know how like on baking recipes, it tells you to combine like the flour, sugar, salt, baking soda, or like the flour, salt, baking soda, and then you sift those things together. I don't have a sifter, so I put the flour, like I showed you guys, into the mixing bowl and mixed that up, and then forgot to add baking soda. So the first batch came out looking so weird. They were like tiny and hard and white and like really pale, and they just looked so weird. They tasted really weird, and I was like, what has happened? These don't look like cookies. They didn't, you know how chocolate chip cookies like flatten and kind of expand and get all like golden brown and gooey and delicious? Well, these didn't. So I was going over the recipe and I was like, what on earth did I do wrong? And I realized I had forgotten baking soda. So I added baking soda into the bowl, and then all the rest of the batches came out fine. But I'll put a picture on the screen of the difference. Isn't that insane? I didn't even know baking soda did that much, but I guess I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I'm really enjoying my book. I feel like, you know how I said earlier, I feel like there's not that many books that are popular. I'm sure there are, and I just haven't heard of them, but I do feel like it's a little bit more uncommon to read really popular books that have older protagonists. And I just love this one. You know, some of the characters kind of remind me of my grandma, and like just like the wittiness. And this book plays a lot, or the series plays a lot on that idea that like old people can kind of get away with doing whatever they want. The characters use that to their advantage when they're solving crimes, because like who would suspect that, these, elderly people in a nursing home are solving crimes. I guess I might as well end the vlog here. I would really like to be able to keep chatting to you guys, but my brain is just kind of turning on. To be honest, was my brain ever turned on today? Probably not. This also feels like extremely intimate to be talking to my vlogging camera. You're sat up on the toilet, and here I am in the bathtub, and this is like a very intimate moment that we're having together. I think I'm just gonna drink my tea, read my book. I moved the candle to that side of the bathtub so that it's more stable. Although, to be honest, I guess if you're gonna light a candle, a bathtub is one of the safest places to do it because it'll just go out if it falls, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you're watching this video because you're having a chill, cozy, lazy, do-nothing Sunday. And if you're watching this not on Sunday, I hope you're still relaxed wherever you are. Yeah, thank you for being here. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Good night.